Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Ball's gone out of play.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Look at the space here. Szoboszlai. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's too far for anyone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's good play from him.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Ronaldinho. He could be in here. Ronaldinho. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mane. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Palmer. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! Goal! Croatia! There is the breakthrough.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he welcomes it in. White. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Diogo Dalot.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Diogo Dalot looking to run onto it. Owen. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Speculative strike. That was mighty close. White. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's Kimmich. And it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hits one! Veron with the clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back underway.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look
It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Serginho. And here's Ronaldinho. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's another throw. Szoboszlai. Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has been cut short. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Veron. And it's Mane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Croatia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mane.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Owen with a definite foul there. Oh, that's a waste.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Serginho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that could set him on his way. Keeper's ball. Owen. Ronaldinho. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Croatia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Mane. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution.
Kimmich. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Modric. White makes the interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That pass has been well intercepted. Guti. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Musiala. He's gone for goal! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well spotted.
Croatia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That is a brilliant interception. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Musiala. Musiala! Oh, Scooty! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Caicedo. Out to the right. Now it's Osimhen. He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. Adams. Van Dijk. Messi. Nakata. Oh, that's delightful. Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. More and more pressure on the ball here. Quarter of an hour played. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ricky Puig. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Brilliantly cut out. And he was quick to react. Messi. Great ball if he can get there.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Keeper's ball. Palmer. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross flung. Chance for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Guadalajara with the corner. They're first. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Osimhen. Messi gets into some space. He's found a way through. Corner number 2 then. Nakata plays it short. And that is expertly dealt with. Musiala gets it clear. And it's Nakata. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Veron. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Guadalajara upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Mane. Messi. And it's Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's not got that quite right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely feet. Great work on the overlap. Ruben Dias is there and he can pick it up. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes pinches it off him.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And back to the keeper they go. Caicedo. Now it's Mane. He's got away. Can he finish? It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's had a shot! So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's nice.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Ricky Puig. And here's Nakata. And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That was always going to be the keeper's. Oh, nicely intercepted. Palmer. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Muller to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Crosses it in, and he thumps it clear.
Guadalajara showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nakata with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Just about up to 75 minutes. He won't be happy with that one. Modric. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Modric. Well, that has not gone well. That's a nicely measured pass to Osimhen. Osimhen! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Can he put it away? And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Adams gathers from the goal kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Diogo Dalot getting this one clear. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no joy this time. Caicedo.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Palmer. Great ball, and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
Oh, that's a fine interception. Decent hit! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to advance...
And that's it. Bayern Munich have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's there to get it away. Diogo Dalot. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted upfield. And he was quick to react. Oh no, what has happened? He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An act of charity gratefully received. France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're quick to get it back. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's lofted through here. Musiala. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. Oh, what has happened here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super find.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get rid. That pass has been well intercepted. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mane getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that is one way to stop him. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. Bit too much weight on the pass. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Foden. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's found some space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is a brilliant interception. Gets his pass away. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mane. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Bayern Munich come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's a throw-in. That's going to go a long way. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Musiala. Diogo Dalot.
Palmer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's having a hit! Diogo Dalot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that was never going to make it. We've got a throw in. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Foot in with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Mane. Coming on the field is number 20.
Threads one in. That's good vision. Now it's Owen. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's intervened well there.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in plenty of space here. Foden. Palmer. Palmer puts his foot on the gas. And it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Palmer. Number 46, coming on the field. Number 22, Guti. Number 19, Alphonso Davies.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fires from distance. Diogo Dalot gets rid without sophistication. Into the last 5 minutes. Modric has a look and has a go. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Ribéry very much into the last knockings. And he's heaved it away. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And time is up. Bayern Munich pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bayern Munich truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Tu velocidad me tiene viva, yo no sé ni cómo parar. Yeah. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Well, we're on the way. Nice bit of trickery. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. And Mane! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance to shoot now! Modric. Palmer. Modric. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pass has gone astray. Oh, and he's through the middle. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Son Heung-min.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he was quick to react. Mane. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer. Mane. Oh, he's been caught. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's straight offside. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Veron. That is good alertness. Modric. Musiala. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. Referee's given a throw. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, nicely intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Modric, and he's picked out the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Modric. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is a big chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score.
He's one-on-one! Decent hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. Veron with the clearance. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And the second half gets underway. Son Heung-min, Modric, Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. And now they can clear their lines. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Can he finish? And it's there! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich find a position of real strength now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Modric. Oh, important interception. Musiala. Mane. Mane. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Big chance! Chance! Modric.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gets his pass away. Oh, super find. Donnarumma can pick that up.
The attendance for this match was 60,800.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Messi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Müller coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Müller. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot hurtling down that right flank. Modric. No, that's been intercepted. Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Can he get away here? Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Musiala. Oh, that was vital. And that is a little undercooked. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Müller. Bayern Munich are almost home and dry now. Robertson. And he's picked out the run. Son Heung-min. Modric. He's shooting!
substitution on the field. Number 15.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi goes short.
Number 22.
Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Stoichkov gets flagged offside. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's onside. Modric receives it in a good position here. Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Brecalo. And he's intervened well there. Out for a throw. Van Dijk. Modric. And they win it back again. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's found the... Has a goal! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing.
And that is that. Bayern Munich can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around, feel the love all around, and the spirits all around me, feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just to sit inside.
Bayern Munich can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bayern Munich cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Messi finds himself offside. Played back towards his own goal.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. That has been slung wide. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Keeper has taken decisive action. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. He rises! Goal! Bayern Munich! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mane. Modric. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Musiala does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has been cleared. Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. He might be in here! Musiala! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Fiddles it through. And a shot! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Veron. He is through here. Mane goes for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Some resolute defending there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, played right into his path.
OK, it didn't quite come off.
He's given it... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayern Munich are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well read, nice interception. Veron. Now it's Mane. He's shifting through the gears. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Has a look and has a go. He's put his foot right through that one.
OK, it's come to...
Jimenez appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not. We'll see.
Well, it appears he's going to be OK, at least for now. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Not the most accurate pass. And that's going to be a goal kick. Modric. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we are already promptly back underway. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. There's the header! Van Dijk getting this one clear. Foden goes steaming forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Van Dijk. Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rudiger attempts a clearance. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Pedri. Now it's Foden. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
How many?
Musiala! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kane. Hits one! No mistake!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Palmer! Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Guti ready to try one. Guti! Danger averted for now. And it's hoisted clear. Palmer! No, got right underneath it.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So here comes the substitution. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Rafinha. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Son Heung-min. Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. No, he's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. And the ball is out of play. Oh, this looks sharp. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Veron. Muller. No, he's not getting his way this time. That is good alertness. And that will be it. Bayern Munich have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Bayern Munich take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's... Great hit! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's found a way past.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Referee's given a throw. Oh, sweet feet. No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. That has ended up in no man's land. Ake. And it's Ribéry. And Fernandes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Modric. Quarter of an hour played. Mane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. He's one-on-one, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cleared away. Ronaldo, who does have an assist to his name. Dink through. That's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. Musiala. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Diogo Dalot does well to get it back. Mane and Mane! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely measured pass. Tries to get it clear. He won't be happy with that one. Ribéry. Rafinha. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Veron. Mane providing an outlet on that flank. That's a decent clearance. Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Musiala. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be
Veron.
added time.
And here's Messi. Now it's Fabian Ruiz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. Defending of the desperate for belts one. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Veron. Mane wins the duel this time. Ake. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. And Rafinha. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Bayern Munich still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's Cristiano Ronaldo! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Fabian Ruiz. He has found a way through. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ah, such a clever touch. Rafinha! And that is wildly off target.
The attendance for this match was 61,050.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rafinha. Ribéry. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. And he welcomes it in. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Guti.
Real chance! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Musiala really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Diogo Dalot. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Ribéry. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala. Ruben Dias. Always onto this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. Portugal can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's had a hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mane concedes a free kick for that.
Coming on the field, number 8, Joshua Kimmich. Number 2, Joe Palhinha.
Rafinha. Bayern Munich are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was quick to react. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. João Cancelo.
Pretty robust defending.
Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fabian Ruiz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. Mane gets it clear. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. I think that's offside, yes it is. Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to add to his goal. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And already we're underway here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now the ball's gone astray. Chance to finish. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Veron really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Filippo Inzaghi, he's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. There's the hit! Diogo Dalot with the clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Palmer. And that has been cut short. Bayer Leverkusen looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. And he's surging through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer. And here's Mane. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Nicked it back promptly. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. No, he's had it taken off him. Costa Curta. Nice bit of trickery. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, nice interception. Modric. Rudiger clears. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cafu. Can he get it through? Modric. And he's onside. Modric stood his ground strongly. Out for a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Veron.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Now it's Modric. He's shifting through the gears here. Veron.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Modric. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gets a good foot in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Diogo Dalot.
There they go, hunting again.
Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Palmer! That comes as a mighty relief. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of the...
Belts one! Cafu. Short changes him with that pass.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Modric. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply
Great
done.
chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Costa Curta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. So we've reached the hour mark. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He has found the way through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Palmer. Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Veron. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Inzaghi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Neymar. Guti. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Modric.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Palmer. Number 4. Mane. Coming on the field. Number 25. Thomas Müller. Number 6. Stoichkov. Substitutions taking place.
De Jong. Bayern Munich have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Palmer. He's played him through. Messi. Showing good feet. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Palmer has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Modric gets good distance on it. That's gone for a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played. Bastoni. Just 5 minutes left. Müller. He's found a way through. Costa Curta has given away a free kick.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Diogo Dalot did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's in, and the shot! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Has been indicated.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Time added on 4 minutes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And already we're underway here. Good read, needed. Oh, smashing header! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Dembele. Chance here to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Dembele. Shot at goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place... Oh, chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Conte. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bergkamp. Baron. Veron goes steaming forward. Veron is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Half an hour played now. Nicely weighted ball. He rises! In he goes again! He scores! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
No way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Deftly away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they've got rid. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. He's played him through. And Mane! It's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Lewis Skelly promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Belletti. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bergkamp. And he was quick to react. Conte. Oh, good spread. Bergkamp. He's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
A real chance if he can get... Modric! And he hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He might be in here. That is a brilliant interception. Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. Good effort from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Palmer is offering a right smile there.
Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Now it's Baron. Musiala. Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Delivery from terrific header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Now it's Rafael Leao. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Musiala.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Palmer. Coming on the field is number 22, Guti.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Bayern Munich, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There's the hit! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This has become one superb game of football. Oh, shooting chance! And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts.
Coming on the field, number 8,
Diogo Dalot.
number 2,
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a key interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet...
He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Look at the space here. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
5 minutes left on the clock.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Eto'o did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And that is out of play. It's going to be another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Modric powering forward here. And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got space in the area. Now the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Guti. Driving on and making good progress. Eto'o. Oh, super find. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked